everyone, it's Raquel Bowman here, and today I'm here sharing a new layout for Coco Vanilla Studio. Our theme this week is on outdoors, so I decided to go and delve back into some summer photos, and I have a freebie cut file from Cut to You, and this was one from subscribing to the newsletter. And I have a photo of my kitties, or one of each of them. I did print it smaller, and I'm not sure. I think I'd prefer to use the bigger size, but I'll see how my layout goes. And I've got the gorgeous new Daydream collection, so I really just can't wait to have a play with this. And obviously I'm going to choose the more beachy themed products to use. Of course, I'm sure I'll add a floral. The yellow will definitely come into this. The wood grain I think is perfect for a beachy layout as well. And then obviously I have some of the gorgeous ephemera embellies that I can use too. So the rainbow has my heart. I know I would love to use that, but I just don't know what's going to fit with my overall design yet. This will be an 8.5 by 11 layout, and I'm trying a new camera today, so we'll see how this goes for recording process videos from now on. It will make my process a bit easier, but we'll see how it is in terms of quality, so fingers crossed. And I'm just going to play and get started, and then I'll talk you through the process as I go. So we'll get started. So to start with, I begin by finding the papers that I thought would be perfect to back the cut file, but also papers I thought I might like to feature on the layout. And as you can see, I end up choosing a whole heap and can't decide. I think I grabbed about 6 papers there. Not so much thinking I would use them all, but more so that I wanted to use them and couldn't quite decide then. So to begin with, I do back that life with the yellow. I really wanted to incorporate that yellow. It makes me think of beaches and sand and summer and just nice stuff. So happy things, isn't it? So I stick that down. Now I do a process of sticking and then cutting now with my cut files. I used to do it a different way where I would trace and cut and stick and that sort of thing. I think I've changed my process as time has gone on for sure. For the beach ball though, I do sort of cut around the negative piece because I knew that I wanted to have 3 parts that were one color pattern and 3 that were another. So I knew that I was going to have to do a bit of fussy cutting and tracing there. And what I'll do with my cut file pieces now is I'll sort of stick them on, give them enough time to dry with the quick dry bottle, and then move on to another part of the cut file. Now the cut file, my machine that I use to cut out my cut files, it's, I think, one of the first Silhouettes, and it's a Cameo, but it's super old and playing up something shocking at the moment, so it's not doing clean cuts, or if I get a clean cut, it's taking me, I have to do a lot of neatening and fussy cutting with a craft knife afterwards just to make it work. So where that beach word is, it's actually really flimsy, and I don't think it's meant to be. It's just that my craft machine didn't cut it very well, so I've had to work with that. And you will find that as I go on and fling my cut file around, it does break off, and then when I adhere it to the layout, I sort of make it look like it's all together again. Now that stripe paper, as soon as I put that underneath that umbrella, I was just sold. I had really wanted to have a part of the blue on the umbrella, which is the little bit that I'm getting at the top there that has the little end of the umbrella. I've ended up using the blue. And off camera, because I did quite a bit of fussing on this layout, but off camera I have chosen a pattern paper to back my layout. If you've watched my videos before, you know that I cut out and gut the center of my layout so I'm not wasting the beautiful patterns, and then I'll stick my white cardstock on top. And I do trim around off each edge about 3/4 of an inch. So off the top and the side of an 8.5 by 11 to get my white border or my white background paper. I also off camera matted my photos. I did end up deciding on the larger ones, and I used the yellow paper because I thought that would tie in nicely, obviously, with the cut file and add that pop. And then I've added a blue behind the photo of Jack. It's actually the blue that's in the beach ball, and it's a really small, subtle floral print, but it's super cute. And even though it's backing Jack's picture, I don't think any different of doing that. So I take the time to back my cut file with that foam adhesive. I've talked about this foam adhesive before, but it is on a mega huge roll from Bunnings in Australia. It costs about $10 for a roll, and you get a gazillion meters, and it has lasted me forever. It is thinner, slightly thinner than the Scotch adhesive roll, that giant one that they do, but it's also a lot tackier. So this, I find, isn't very forgiving. Like, once you've stuck it down, see you later, that's it stuck, and you've decided exactly where it's going. And if you haven't, you might wreck whatever's underneath. But it is super affordable for those dimension lovers like me. So I add that cut file, and oh my gosh, like, as soon as that email from Gwen from Cut to You dropped in my inbox, I was like, I need to use that right away. I just absolutely fell in love with it. And then Daydream arrived, and well, I just feel like it's that perfect combination, really. The colours in the Daydream collection are just so soft and beautiful. The florals, as you can see that I'm popping on now, are gorgeous, as all Cocoa Vanilla's florals are. I love layering the florals. I love adding extra foam adhesive and giving some of the embellishments that bit of a pop. I don't mind popping flowers up near suns and whatever else it might be. I just like choosing things to pop on my layout that make me happy. So this certainly has been able to do that. That Our Happy Place piece is also from the ephemera pack, and now I'm going into the stickers and just seeing if there was anything I could add. So there was a cute little having fun tab which I grabbed, and I'm just stapling that to the top. And then I decided, because I've got the one staple, I might add some textured little pieces on the side, so I used my tiny attacher to do that and just staple a couple of pieces, which you'll be able to see in the close-up images. With the floral clusters, as I said, I used some foam adhesive, and I use pretty much on this layout just the Bunnings adhesive, as well as my Scotch ATG, which is still playing up, and I am so tempted to just hop on Amazon and purchase a new one, but I'm trying to persevere. And I'm also, I've tried to do the whole icicle, give it a good clean and whatever. No, still not working, but we'll get there. So my layout is finished. I'm just showing you now slowing the video down to show you some close-ups, and then I will show you some close-up images of the finished layout. Thank you so much for watching. I hope the video quality and microphone quality is okay, since I have changed a couple of things around. I hope to be sharing some more with you soon, and I'll be back for sure sharing some more Cocoa Vanilla. All right, everyone. See you later. Take care.